Hey everyone, I'm Mind, and today I'm going to be doing another one of my, legacy versus original comparison videos, because you guys seem to enjoy them, and I enjoy making them, and I don't know, I think it's cool to see how the designers have changed the sets over the years, and how they would interpret them in a more modern way. Today we'll be looking at the three J Stormfighters that were made. We have the original J Stormfighter from 2012, the Legacy J Stormfighter from 2019, and the brand new 4 Plus Legacy J Stormfighter from 2020. Obviously, one of these is different from the other two. One of these is a 4 Plus set, so clearly that will not be, on par with the other ones, but because it is technically a J Stormfighter, I wanted to include it in this video because I think it's interesting to see. But as always, before I get started, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I do LEGO videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. Now, onto the video. So to start off, here is the original J Stormfighter from 2012. As you can see, it's very dusty, because this has been on my shelf for many years. And I just want to mention I am missing one piece that I know, or two pieces that I know of right here. It's got like this golden blade on the side, and it should have it on both sides, but one of it has fallen off over the years, and I don't know where it went, so that should be there, but hopefully that doesn't tarnish your view of this set too much. Inside the cockpit here, you just have a seat to include J and just J. There's no room for any other minifigures in there, and I think that's fine. Like, it's a tiny set. I think this was $30 when it released, so that's perfectly fine. I think that's good. Even though it included more than, I had two seats in the show, I think one is perfectly valid, and it's not a big deal. Moving up here, the wings are pretty basic, right? They're just sort of like the generic, they're just like the generic sloped tile pieces, right? And then they're made to create wings, but it's got these two golden blades in the back, it's got two different flashing lights right here, and then right here is the transformation feature. Everything you see here is stickers. These are two stickers right here, and these two are stickers as well as these wings on the back. That's a sticker, and that's a sticker. I think these are actually really cool looking stickers. I love this lightning piece on these wings. I love the lightning design on these wings. I think it ties in with everything really well, and it's really cool. The dark blue is a little weird, which they do change on the other ones, because there's not really much dark blue throughout the rest of the set, so I don't know why they chose to make the wings dark blue, but that's what they chose to do. And then with this one, the transformation feature, you push in on this, and the thing is supposed to fling open. I can promise you it did work at one time. I think this is just the rubber band has sort of worn over the years, but you saw how that flipped open when I pushed that. Both are supposed to flip open, and both did when this set came out. It's just this has been built and on my shelf for many years, so the rubber band does not work like it used to, but that's what's supposed to do. And I like how that feature works, right? I don't think it's the prettiest when flipped out. It feels like there's a lot of open space here. I wish it was more, I don't know, there was more interesting stuff going on with the wings, because this just feels very open and very flat to me, but it's 2012. I think this was a pretty solid set for 2012, and I enjoy it for what it is. Moving on to the Legacy J Stormfighter, as you can see, this one's definitely a lot bigger. If we compare it to the original, it goes further back, and it's got a wider wingspan, and it's definitely, taller, too. It's got more layers of detail here, while this one is pretty flat overall. It's only a couple bricks tall. With this one, they swapped those golden pieces out for lightning pieces on the side, and I think that looks really cool. I love the lightning piece, and obviously, because it's Jay's vehicle, I think that's the right choice to have some lightning there. This little bit on the nose is a really odd part choice. I don't think it looks bad, but I've never seen that part used for something like that. The interior has definitely gotten an upgrade. It's more detailed. You've got two printed console pieces here. You've got a proper seat right here that folds down like that. Only thing is, this set was $10 more, and I wish they had found a way to include a second seat in here, because the original, I remember people did wish it had two seats, but it was understandable for $30. But if you're giving this set an extra $10 budget and getting rid of the side build, I wish they had included a second seat, because the set even came with Nia, who was the only other person who ever rode in this vehicle, I think. So I think a second seat would have been perfect for this set, and it's a little disappointing they didn't include one. Moving to the wings, you can see how they're clearly better shaped than the originals, right? They have more, they're taller, right? They have more texture to them. They've got these spinner crowns right here. These golden pieces for the wings, and yeah, there's definitely way more detail here. These winged pieces on the back, instead of just being flat on there, they're actually on this little attachment here that's like angled, and I think that looks really cool. It's also got thrusters out the back and more like detailing out the back, and spring-loaded shooters right here. I'm not going to shoot them because I don't want to have to go find the bullet, but if you push down that, the spring-loaded shooter would shoot out and you could knock something down. Gold pieces for detailing. Yeah, just a lot of texture, a lot of detailing here. And then for the transformation feature, you just push in on this piece right here, and it flips open like that. I actually love how that mechanism works. It's so smooth and so, like, perfect. This looks really cool when flipped out. And those more detailed wings, like, I think this looks a lot better in the flipped out mode. I still think it looks best when everything's closed up, but it looks a lot better than the original when everything's opened up. Though you can see a lot of the ugly interior when you do that, which is unfortunate. But putting it back together, I do have to say, like, I don't like how open this is right here. Like, it's very unfortunate how they had no, like, better way to hide that mechanism. Because on the original, in the closed up mode, it was completely closed up. Other than the arrow right here to indicate that's how you push, it doesn't really have any indication that, like, a play feature is there. But this, like, it looks really ugly just having that open hole right there. So I wish they did a better job of covering that up in some way. So that's my main gripe with this set, but overall I think it is an improvement over the original. It's far more detailed, it's bigger, it's more interesting. I think this is better. I just wish I had a second seat and that was covered up more. And then we have the juniors one. This one is clearly simpler, understandably, because it's from a 4+ set. It's meant to be easy to build for younger kids. The one piece of credit I have to give this build, though, is the wings are printed on this one. The other two use stickers, but this 4+ one has printed wings, so you could actually swap out the wings on either of the other ones with these ones and have printed wings on them if you wanted instead. It's also a different design than the other ones, which is odd because it's the same vehicle, but I think this design looks good, and it's really cool printed. It's printed on both sides, while the other ones are only stickered on one side, so I do like that. But other than that, it uses the same cockpit piece. The cockpit goes back way further than on the other ones, but that's okay. Printed console piece, pretty smooth front to it. And then it does actually have a transformation feature. This one's a lot more manual. You just have to actually open the wings like that. So, overall, I think the Legacy one is definitely an improvement over the original, though I think that LEGO missed a lot of opportunities when designing it. Because when redesigning a set for Legacy, LEGO gets a lot of opportunities to include things that they didn't include in the original. And while this is definitely more detailed than the original, I don't feel like it improves upon the original enough, right? Like, that second seat would have just been so much, and if the transformation feature had been more enclosed, I'd give it a bigger pass. But overall, I feel like it's good, but it's just not enough. It could be more. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please press like and subscribe if you're new. I post LEGO videos like this every single day, so if you subscribe, you'll be the first to see them. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.